engineered my whole life to orbit high value men, and still they take me out once and then poof, gone.
It's the OnlyFans. It's the OnlyFans. Subscribe. Let's talk about it.
Let's break this down. I'm 32, cute, and somehow chronically single. Explain that. I pull down 6 figures, been out with guys who out-earn the entire building, never miss a networking event because I've engineered my whole life to orbit high-value men, and still they take me out once and then poof, gone. Like, I know I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy, so be real with me. What's the flaw here? Because I did everything by the book. Who could possibly say?
When you actually examine some of the other content, right? Because it took the question seriously. You look at the other content, it's all about promoting your OnlyFans account. That's what it is. And when the men that presumably see you on these dates, when they have those conversations or they look at your social media, they can tell. They say, okay, this is someone that I may want to take out once, twice, but this is not someone that is, especially high value men, that I really want to be seen and associated with. I don't want whatever you've cultivated to be attached to my name, to my legacy, to what I built. So the next time I'm in a room with my peers and they say, weren't you out with such and such? I was at such and such and I saw you and I wanted to come over and talk a little shop, but I saw you on a date with someone I recognized from ... If that was just that forward, more than likely not. More than likely what you'll see is it's the undercurrent. You won't see the undercurrent where other people who are scheduling these meetings say you shouldn't take this meeting because he was out and this is the type of company he keeps. This is why for such a long time, people in the CEO, these C-suite positions, one of the requisites was that you were married. You had an image to uphold. So image is still very important the higher you go up in some of these business positions. They don't want to be seen with someone like that. It's not to say they won't have fun with you. And I get that could be confusing, but I think we stated that position time and time again where it should be unequivocal. You should understand what men are saying, who they have fun with versus who they actually want to settle down with. Now, of course, we're assuming that this was not more rage bait, more content to drive people to her OnlyFans, but this is just one of those consequences. And I don't know if you're 32. That could be another thing, but your age may not be the determining factor. It's probably OnlyFans. If you don't have to like it, you just have to understand. As long as you're making your money and that becomes the most important thing, make it be the most important thing forever. Because when you try to come back to the normie dating with the rest of us, your past matters. So before we continue, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss no uploads. We know sometimes we randomly go live, but besides that, listen, hype the video, share the video. We got some merch in the store. Now, one of the things that we see, we don't really want to accept the consequences for our decisions. Especially, when we talk about that accountability word, it's a no-no word. It's a bad word. It's a terrible word. When you have to be accountable for the things you've done, and you can avoid it. For such a long time, we've created a space or spaces where it seems like women can avoid accountability. But just like deficit spending, you're just kicking the can down the road. Eventually, the bill comes due. And as you age, as optionality starts to decrease, just because Father Time does what it does, you find yourself in a position where now you have to ask yourself some hard questions. Well, what is it that you want? Now, let's be real. There's some women out here that do not care about any type of thing, of coupling, of relationships, of marriages. They just want the money. The money's the most important thing. Steady, right? Steady on your path. Enjoy the money that you can extract from men, from OnlyFans, from your activities. Just you understand you're still dealing with that same timeline. Now, where we do the disservice to a lot of women is that we never really give you the outlook. We never really put you in front of women that have done these things in the past and what that actually means for them. And even when we create some of these podcasts or the space where you see someone famous or at the height of, say, the corn industry, and then they now talk about regular life, a lot of times when they describe these things, you're looking at the one out of whatever. You're looking at the one person that made it, that one dentist that says, I don't recommend you flossing every day, or I don't recommend you brushing your teeth. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at the elite saying, no, I transitioned from this and then I had a great life. The majority of people that have entered into that sort of world and then came out the other side, tried to live a normal life, that kind of escapes them. Their dreams are sort of deferred, and now it looks a little different. You just don't get to say, I'm going to do what society deems reprehensible, attach a stigma to. And now I can also get the top echelon type of life that most people say they want. It's sure, it can happen. But most people, when they get to that position, they're not suckers. Men know that can fund your entire lifestyle. He got there probably because he was diligent, probably because he was wise, probably because he was prudent. You don't just get to pull the wool over their eyes. People are going to do research, and they may encounter you in the wild and say, oh, wow, she's pretty. Oh, wow, I'd love to get to know her. And then as you guys talk, you guys exchange socials, or someone does a quick little check, and what do they find? They find your social media presence. A lot of women are seeing that this has detrimental effects. There's another video we highlighted on a live where a woman, she talked about she was supposed to go on a first date with a young man, and he said, no, I think what you're doing on social media is great, more power to you, but I don't want to be part of your journey. I don't want to have a TikTok made about me. She proceeded to say, yeah, I would. Why would you think I would make something for him? And then proceeded to show these messages for all us to see. She later on took that thing down. It proves the point. If we take it away from just the OnlyFans, if we take it away from relationships, your social media presence is still heavily important to the rest of your life. Your employers check it. Your employers look at it when they're hiring you. Your employers routinely can look at it and say, this is why we let you go. Routinely, we see more and more videos of people coming on and saying, hey, I got fired because I said X, Y, and Z. And a lot of times it's women, because the way women use social media is very different from the way men do. I think a lot of times men understand that there are consequences for some things that you say, and sometimes consequences are forced upon you. And I love it when it's a racist that says something racist, and then people go and find him and show his jobs, like, this is the type of people he employed. And then the next video is him crying and saying it's unfair. We all love those videos. We all love those videos, but this is the very same thing. You enjoy the life by propagating, by being on OnlyFans. You enjoy people's largesse. You enjoy them lusting over you. And then you get confused why this becomes who you are. You've tailored yourself, especially online, to be lustful, to look and say, even the video itself, you're highlighting your breast. You want people to look at that, to check it out, and then migrate their way into your OnlyFans to spend more money on you. At the same time, you want to propose the question, why are these high value men not taking me seriously? I'm in their face. Yeah, they see it. They see it. When access is granted to everyone else, who cares? Right? Who cares? If I can see everything about you for whatever your monthly subscription price is, why would I go through the rigmarole of doing the dating process, getting to know you, possibly trying to vet you, trying to see you and integrate you in my life? Thousands of people have already integrated you into their life in one form or another. But look, if you disagree, let me know down in the comments below. If you see other videos on your screen, check those out. Let me know your thoughts about those and those videos. And of course, if you listen to my voice now, you have not subscribed, I think you should. If you're trying to build something dope, I'll see you in the next one.